Hey everybody, I'm Kate Conroy.
And I'm Vinnie Civitello.
And this is Other People's Business, which is the podcast from the New Jersey Business and Industry Association, which is the largest business association in the country. We represent about 1 million jobs in the state of New Jersey. For more info on us, visit njbia.org. We release a new episode every other Friday, so be on the lookout. Shout out to New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance. They provide home, auto, and workers' comp insurance, and they're the official sponsor of the show. So check them out if you need some insurance.
Before we get started, a couple housekeeping matters. And before the housekeeping matters, Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Today is our Halloween special. I think this is going to air like maybe 3-4 days before Halloween. So
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, either way.
You dressed the part.
I dressed the part. I deliberately, little behind the scenes magic. We're recording this the same day as our last episode with Rashad. So in between episodes, I jumped in and
Quick
changed.
change.
Yeah, because you gotta represent for Halloween the orange and the black. If you're watching this on anything other than YouTube, I'm in orange and black right now.
I did not get the memo about the
I tried.
costume
At like
change.
7:30 in the morning, I sent Kate a text. I was like, oh, just so you know, I'll probably be like bringing another outfit. And I got a very like angry message back, like, just so you know, I left for work like a half an hour ago.
Exactly.
And by the way, like, how crazy is your commute that at like 7:30 in the morning you were almost here?
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
But that's okay.
Okay.
It's all right. I'm an early riser, and if getting here when I do means that I miss all the traffic, I'm fine with it.
Oh, no, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, the housekeeping matters.
Anyway.
So our show airs every other Friday, and it's available on anywhere you can get a podcast. Google Play, iTunes, the Amazon Echo. If you're not into the whole podcast thing, we're also on YouTube. You can watch us. If you love us, by all means, please give us a 5-star review. It really helps us get discovered by more awesome listeners just like you. If you hate us, this is our 35th bi-weekly episode. Where was your criticism 70 weeks ago?
Also, if you hate us, are you really there? Are you really listening?
I don't
You're not.
think they've been here for 70 weeks
I
if
don't
they
think
really
so.
hate us. But if you're just silently sitting there watching our show every other week thinking, man, I hate those guys, opb@njbia.org is where you can send all of your feedback, and we would really love to get it.
You know, I have definitely hate-watched shows before, but I don't think I've ever hate-listened to a podcast.
For 35 episodes?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I make it that far. I'll usually, if I don't like a show, but people really say it's good, I might give it like 1 to 3 episodes.
Right.
Like the pilot episode, you always,
it's
whatever.
garbage.
But
whatever.
beyond that, like I'll try to give it like 2 or 3 more. And if by like the second, maybe third episode, I'm still not feeling it, I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Anyway.
With us today is Lynn Donaldson of i8. Lynn, say hi, let the audience hear your voice.
Hi, my name is Lynn Donaldson, and I actually run 3 companies: Connect Farmer Resource, i8 Strategy, and Integris 3 Biosolutions. It's good to see you all today, and good to meet you guys.
Wow. 3 businesses. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All right. So today's icebreaker is, what is your favorite Halloween costume?
So, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a funny story because it's about. In my early 20s, we had a group of, good friends and our other halves, and we actually went to a fancy dress party as the Devil Duo and the Bopping Bats. We were the Bopping Bats.
What is a bopping bat?
I don't understand what that means.
Well, it was because it was a party, it was a Halloween party, and we were just the Bopping Bats, as in bopping being a UK term, obviously, being dancing, boisterous.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm a bat.
The Devil Duo, though? Is that a UK thing, or did they just make it up?
No, we just made it up
Okay.
because there was 2 of our boyfriends at the time.
Sure.
One of who is now my husband. But,
Okay.
and we made them as devils with their tridents, and then we were the bats.
Very cool.
Worked.
I like it. Okay. Then, favorite Halloween costume?
That's a tough one. I really love Halloween.
I know.
I do something every year. I was the Crow a couple years ago. That was awesome.
Wow.
You're giving me that look. Do you know the Crow?
Yes.
Okay.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee, yeah.
I loved that movie when I was a teenager.
yeah.
18.
I was Kick-Ass a couple years before that. Last year I was Dr. Horrible. So yeah, I tried to do something different every year.
Wow.
Dr. Horrible, Neil Patrick Harris had this, I want to call it like a Hulu musical, yeah. And it was hilarious, but he plays like a supervillain who was a, I don't know, he's got like a welder costume, but yeah.
I thought he was like a mad scientist.
He is a mad, now that you mention it, yeah, because he's got the
was no
welder.
welder.
Yeah, no. It's a
wearing
mad
goggles
scientist. You're right. It's a mad scientist, but the goggles were welder goggles. I remember because I was like on like the Amazon construction area trying to find like welder goggles. And really humorously,
God.
if you go onto Amazon's website and search for welder goggles, a lot of the reviews are people that want to like cosplay Dr. Horrible. And so like a lot of the reviews are written from that perspective, not how good are these in actual welding scenarios.
I've got to look him up now.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
So I don't think I've ever been creative enough to have like a really good Halloween costume. There have been a lot of Halloween costumes that I've wanted to do that just never worked out. Like, do you remember Octomom? Yeah, so I had this great idea to get a plastic fishbowl and to cut out the stomach of a t-shirt and fill it with like little babies. And then just dress normally but have this big...
That's so cute.
Right. Another time I was going to go as Black Canary from... Arrow, thank you. Because it was really just dress all in black and get a blonde wig. That would have been pretty easy.
Easy enough, sure.
Never did it. I wanted to do magenta, like, because that was pretty
easy. Just the color?
No, magenta from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, okay.
Right? Great, fun wig, and then just like a maid's uniform. Easy. Never did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the most impressive...
This year.
Right, maybe.
Yeah, like speaking of dual costumes, one of the most impressive ones I've ever seen, a shout out to two of our coworkers, Roxanne Poandra and Jane Nee last year came in as sick and tired.
Yes.
So one of them was like, you know, she had like all kinds of like sick paraphernalia on her, like medical sick.
Yeah.
And the other one was like really sleepy and had like a blanket and a pillow. And then the two of them together were sick and tired. I thought that was
That is awesome.
really creative, really funny.
I like that. I did actually, you jog my memory. Last year I found in some stupid store a Harry Potter, a Gryffindor necktie. So I just got a black skirt and a black cardigan and a white collared shirt, black tights and, you know, ballet flats, and I, you know, basically was Harry Potter or Hermione. I don't know.
Hermione.
Yeah, Hermione.
Or you could be Harry Potter.
Well, I forgot the glasses, but, you know, the hair, I don't know. Whatever. I was a Gryffindor.
Sure. Yeah, a Gryffindor.
So my husband, his team always dress up, and the second time I broke my ankle, I phoned him up and I said, I've broke my ankle, I'm okay. And all he said was, but I'm wearing a pirate's outfit. I don't think the nurses are going to care because they're all in that fancy dress. And that's all he could say. I'm wearing a pirate's outfit, not how are you, dear?
That's terrible.
It is terrible. It was the second time I'd done it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It was fun. the pirate outfit was fun.
All right, Lynn, so I want you to pull in closer to the microphone because it's like 200 degrees in here, so we have a fan going.
Yes.
Just in case you were wondering what that sound was on the air, but just bring in closer to the microphone and tell us what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I run 3 companies. We're actually trying to bring them under one umbrella at the moment, but the 3 companies, we provide strategic solutions for the pharma, biopharma, life science industry. So that strategic looks like either personnel and resourcing to manage a specific project, or we also help companies with the product development from phase 2 onwards, and with either clinical, commercial or regulatory support, and we can also help them with sort of strategic operational support. And then the third company is all about regulatory and compliance. We work with the FDA, we work with companies in Europe who need US agents, because if you import drugs into the US, you have to have an agent on US soil. So we provide that service. So we're all about compliance and making sure that whatever's coming into the US is compliant with the FDA requirements.
Cool.
Wow, that's so specific. How did you get into that?
By accident.
By accident?
Well, I've been in the industry 20 plus years.
Okay.
It's all I know. I started in the laboratories and worked in sales. I've sold to the doctors and worked in various positions, and I loved the industry. And I worked with multiple agencies and just wanted to have the agency, a boutique agency, that can provide that bit better service in terms of the more personalised service, because of course the bigger you get, the less personalised you can get with your clients. And I just wanted to be able to provide that boutique feel and service to our clients.
Cool.
But I've had my own company now for 7 years. It seems like only yesterday, but it's a long time now.
Wow. That's really cool.
Bit the bullet.
Yeah.
Went for it.
And you're not originally from the United States. I'm picking up on a slight accent.
You mean I'm not from Brooklyn?
Is that Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm from the United Kingdom. I'm from Yorkshire in the United Kingdom, and my husband's Scottish. But I was over here a lot prior to moving here. The reason I live here is because my client was Pfizer in New York, but I was based in the south coast of England. And so I was over here every 2 weeks. And it just became too much travel, and my husband, he was like never seeing me, so we decided to move here. And I've got a bit of news. On October the 18th, we're going for our citizenship exam. So we are hopefully becoming citizens.
Yeah, hopefully by the time you hear this, she'll already be, yeah.
We love living here. We love everything about it.
That's amazing.
So
Good for you. Congratulations. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
we're practicing the questions.
They're really hard questions, too.
Like what?
Well, I don't know them off the top of my head, but I've heard that they're really,
Well, if you're practicing,
really difficult.
yeah.
Yes.
So, which were the 3 original colonies of the United States?
I thought there were 13.
Well,
No.
three of the 13.
Well, we landed in Plymouth. Any 3 of the 13?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty easy. All right,
Yeah.
Well, Virginia,
yeah.
right?
Sure.
And then,
New Jersey and New York.
Yeah, so I used to use the tri-state, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania.
Sure.
So, because it's easy to remember. So things like, which is the ocean on the west coast?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Pacific, which is the ocean
Yeah.
on the east coast, which is the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And a couple of weekends ago, we actually took big flip charts and mapped everything out. And it's stuck on our walls at home. And every morning we go through it. And I was just waiting to come in here, and my husband phoned and started firing questions at me.
That's awesome.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so we're excited.
Excellent.
You know, we've been here 13 years now.
Wow.
And we love living here.
Yeah.
No plans to go back yet.
Good. But you still have all family over there?
Some family,
Some
yes.
family?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
We have family here too, as in not real family, but
Right.
we have family.
Absolutely. I did that. Yeah. All right. So today, whoops. I messed
Going on
up.
break. No,
Going
it's
on
okay.
break.
It's all right.
Ooh.
Oh.
We're taking a break, and when we come back, we're going to play a game.
Oh.
And we're back, and it's time to play the game that we all know and love called Awful or Awesome. I'm going to name 3 things, and we each have to decide quickly if they're awful or awesome, and then be prepared to defend our answers.
And because this is Halloween, these are Halloween-themed Awful or Awesomes, right? This is an Awful or
Obviously.
Awesome or Halloween edition
That's right.
of Awful or Awesome.
The second annual Halloween edition.
Yes! Although I don't know if we did Awful or Awesome last time. Last time we were talking about the Santa Clarita Diet, which if you haven't watched it yet, the second season is now live on Netflix, and it's
Phenomenal.
just as good. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, first up, pumpkin spice everything.
I'm gonna go with awful.
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
I mean, I really love the taste of pumpkin.
Me too.
Which I'm told is not the same thing as the taste of pumpkin spice. I don't even really think I've had pumpkin
I don't think I
spice
have
that
either.
I know of. Yeah.
But it's just so everywhere.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You know what I hate? Like, I wish it was just all year round,
Right.
so that it wouldn't be such a big deal, like in September, October when it comes around,
Yeah.
Like, we were actually driving somewhere, I can't even remember where, and Tara pulled over the car because she saw a sign somewhere that said, like, pumpkin spice lattes. And for a second, I thought there was some kind of emergency or that we were getting pulled over by the police. And I was like, oh, what's going on? Really? like I saw a sign, I was like, seriously? We had to pull over for that? But it's just such a big deal whenever this rolls around.
Yeah, it reminds me of, oh my God, girls in leggings wearing Uggs and the pumpkin spice. What did Kristen Bell say? You basic?
Yes.
Right?
Just as it was flashing out.
Yeah, basic.
No spoilers. I don't want to say what that. Yeah.
Right, exactly. But I'm just like, it's kind of basic at this point, right? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot.
But yeah, like regular pumpkin, I love the
Love
taste
it.
of regular
Pumpkin
pumpkin.
pie?
Pumpkin pie. What's the
Sign
one
me
that tastes
up.
just like pumpkin pie? It's like
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato pie. That's really good too. Yeah.
Sign me
Never
up.
had sweet potato.
Oh, it's good.
Have you ever had pumpkin pie?
Yes.
That's basically
It's
the
the
same
same thing, yeah.
I don't even know why they call them different things. I'm sure because they come from different
Well, they come from
vegetables.
different
Yeah,
vegetables, right? Pumpkins
but they
come from-
taste basically identical.
They do. I think because they have the same like spices added to them once they're pureed.
And it's like the same consistency, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
In a blind taste test, I don't know that I would know the difference. So
Yeah,
Maybe
I wonder-
that's next week.
maybe, yes, exactly. That's next year's Halloween special. We'll get some pumpkin pie and some sweet potato pie.
I bet we could get Vicky from Fact Law
Yes.
Chronicles to come back and do
Yes.
a blind taste test with us.
That would be awesome.
Oh my God. All right, next up, bats.
Why is that even an awful or awesome? Bats are
Because-
awful.
Oh, do you know how many mosquitoes that they kill?
This again? Like,
They eat like their body weight times 2 or 3.
And they're involved in pollinating flowers and dispersing seeds. They're awesome.
Wow.
I didn't know bats did that.
I didn't know they did that either.
I just Googled it before I came in.
Wow.
That's amazing. You're an A student. Look at that.
I don't know, like one of our coworkers, and I won't say the name, a bat got into their room while they were sleeping, and she doesn't know if it bit them or not, but like she had to go get the rabies shots for her, the husband, and the kid. And like the insurance company was charging them like $100,000 for the 3 rabies shots, and she talked them down. Yeah, any animal that can get in your house, and all of a sudden you owe somebody $100,000.
That's
that is
outrageous.
awful.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It doesn't cost that for the cats.
I know.
No.
Exactly.
Just go to the vet instead.
Yeah, right?
It's like a series of shots, and like apparently it's really expensive.
Now you're jogging my
Really
memory.
painful.
Aren't they in your stomach?
Yeah.
It's like 18 of them, and
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No, that's god awful.
I mean, Batman, very cool, but bats themselves, not so much.
Batman, really,
Batman.
really cool.
Yeah, Batman, very cool. You didn't like Batman Returns, Batman, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, awesome movies.
Oh, come on,
guess.
Kate. Batman's cool.
All right, fine. So I saw a meme the other day that was basically like, okay, if Batman has all this money, he's got, this option of becoming a caped crusader and like having this Batman, or he could just pour some money into the infrastructure. Do you know what I mean? Like buy some buildings and rehabilitate them in town. And
No.
no.
Gotham is beyond saving. No.
That's not half as cool.
Gentrifying Gotham is not going to stop the Joker.
I mean,
okay?
economic development is a thing, Vinny.
Yes, but like some places like Gotham City are just too far gone, all right? When your DA is like Two-Face, like, there's just no coming back from that, okay?
Okay, fine. Okay, last one. People who go overboard decorating their houses for Halloween.
Awesome.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I am those people.
I like it in theory, but I always feel like you're getting less than a month worth of decorating time. But I guess if you start at the end of September, then you get the full month.
I mean, is there any holiday you can decorate for that, your decorations are up all year? I mean, if you're not being lazy and taking them down at the proper time.
I will admit that I have absolutely left my Christmas decorations up too long.
Yeah.
I am guilty of that. But eventually they came down and like...
They're supposed to be down by the 12th night, don't you? It's bad luck to keep them up.
What's the 12th night? Is that the
Is that a
12th night
thing?
after Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be, but certainly in the UK, everything has to be down by the 12th night.
Well, that would be January 6th?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Epiphany? Because I thought Epiphany...
I don't know, but it's
can't remember now.
certainly, everything. I get the phone call from my parents.
Wow.
Decorations down.
Really?
Wow.
Including,
Efficient.
like,
Get 'em down.
indoor
Okay.
stuff?
Oh yeah, the tree's out. Everything's
kidding.
down. Yeah.
I would leave my Halloween decorations up all year round if it wasn't like a thing, Like,
Well, there's certain things you can leave up.
maybe. I don't know. We've had to
The orange
scale it
lights.
back because Chloe gets into things like, we can't just like have stuff around the house anymore like we
Yeah.
used to. Like we used to have like, gravestones and everything around, and we put out like one thing and she started picking at it and we were like, all right, this might have to take a break. So yeah, it's
Well,
such
it
a
is
shame.
for the kids as well. When you see the houses where they've got children, it's really nice when they've gone the children helping decorate and
Yeah, I'm hoping she gets really into it later and we can do something like that
I
together.
bet.
Yeah.
So I passed a house the other day and they had these 3 really long branches and they were kind of put together in a triangle and then hanging off was this plastic cauldron. It was like taller than me. And I was like, no, that's a Halloween decoration. That was really cool.
and then somebody popped out the Halloween.
No,
Out
they
the
did not.
cauldron,
Thank God.
sorry.
Thank God, no, they did not. But yeah, I've never been into it, but I appreciate other people who make the effort.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband's not really into it.
Well, you guys didn't. The UK doesn't necessarily have a Halloween,
They
right?
do now.
Okay.
It's celebrated much more, but not as much as it is here.
Okay.
I mean, anything that happens here
I mean,
goes
Halloween
over
is
to the
barely
UK.
celebrated here these days anyway. But
Barely?
yeah,
You try our
I feel
circle.
like every year Halloween gets less and less. Like, as somebody who treats Halloween like the ultimate holiday of the year, I feel like I'm the only one really into it anymore. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I get less and less people at the door every year. That's always really upsetting,
yeah.
And,
Come to my circle, though.
Yeah?
I'm always there.
I'll set up shop anywhere. You know?
You said for lemonade.
I'll be the creepy guy in the van, like, here, kitties. You know?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we always get a lot of visitors.
Interesting. I don't know. When we lived in Plainfield, I got no visitors at all. So I'm interested to see what this year will be like. It's my first Halloween doing trick-or-treating solo in a new town with a neighborhood that seems to have a good number of kids. So what am I? I will not even be here for Halloween. I will be in Japan.
Nice.
I won't even be here. I
So
forgot.
it's not even your first year.
It's not gonna happen. I forgot. Okay, well.
You can just walk around Japan and hand people candy.
I heard that it's actually a really big thing in Tokyo, so we're
Is it?
bringing Halloween costumes to Tokyo.
Nice.
You know, right?
I've got to see that when you have to send the photos.
I think it'll be
Right.
fun.
What are you going to dress as?
I'm doing the Harry Potter thing. I've got
Okay.
the necktie and because it's all clothes that I could wear anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Have you got your wand?
No, I don't have a wand.
Can you get the wand on the plane?
Oh my god, right? Security.
It's a dangerous weapon.
Is it in your, carry-on, not on your carry-on luggage? It'd be fun.
Yeah. I can check it. Put with my check bag. All right, I think that's all for awesome.
That's our game.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so, wow, I had a momentary just like lapse of what I do at this point in the show. I should be leaning on the script more.
You should. It's there for a reason.
So, Lynn, is there anything coming up you'd like to promote?
No, unfortunately.
No? Okay.
No, I should have said. Actually, no, there is something.
There we go.
Our manager of regulatory and compliance is presenting on Monday at Rutgers. It's a dermatology
Oh, wait, this
conference.
Monday?
This Monday,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Past.
So this will air October 26th.
Of course, yeah. So that's the only thing really
Okay.
that's coming
Okay.
up.
All right, well, let people know
Unfortunately.
what they could do to get a hold of you if they want to take advantage of some of your services.
All three companies have websites, but you can always call me on 908-963-7747. That's my cell phone, and I always answer.
Wow, you always answer.
Well, of course, if I'm in meetings, no. So,
And can we hear about the websites? What are the addresses?
Yeah.
so www.connectorpharma.com, www.ivate-strategy.com, and www.integris3biosolutions.com.
That's a long one.
And like I say, we're trying to sort of bring them all under one umbrella, but there's a lot of things to bring into that at the moment.
Sure.
So, but we're
Alright.
looking forward to it.
Quick sidebar before we close out. So I don't think I've ever told you this, but I have a big affinity for Kate Middleton, and being
Yeah.
from the UK, I just was wondering if you have any feelings.
Yeah, have you guys met?
Have you guys? No, that's obviously not.
I know it's
Are
a
you?
small island,
Yeah.
but no.
Are you a monarchist by any
I
chance?
am.
You are.
What's a monarchist?
Somebody who supports the monarchy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Supports the royal
Simple enough.
family? Yes, I am. Very much so. I think they are good ambassadors for our country.
They are.
And the Queen has done a fabulous job, given how long she's reigned. She's the
God.
longest
Oh, yeah.
reigning monarch.
Yes.
And she is still going.
I know.
And she's phenomenal. And I don't think anybody else is going to be able to fit those shoes.
No, I feel like it's going to be like after Victoria died and her heir was king for a second, and then his son took. Yeah,
That could very realistically happen. I don't see Prince Charles being that public. You know,
What do you
Well-
mean public?
like he's not really like the guy that's like out there all the time. Like I see Kate Middleton everywhere.
Well, because she's
But-
more popular.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't abdicate.
You don't think so?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
No, his
at all.
mother, the queen, was like, absolutely not. I will never abdicate. And-
Yeah, we've gotten that by now.
Well, but no, it was very personal because her uncle abdicated. She wasn't supposed to be queen.
No.
Her father wasn't supposed to be king, but his brother abdicated, and all of a sudden, he was king, and his children were the heirs to the throne. It wasn't supposed to happen, and so she took that very personally, and she was like, I'm never doing that to somebody else's family.
She was thrust into the limelight
She
at a
was.
very, very young age.
Yep.
And like I say, I think she's done a phenomenal job.
I agree.
And, you know, a lot of people talk about Princess Diana, and she did a phenomenal job. And I think the monarch, they're really good ambassadors for the country.
I agree.
I wish they had a little bit more influence over what happens in the UK, but they don't.
How much do they have?
Almost none.
Almost none, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what is the
It's-
point?
It's governed by the Parliament. It's about being sovereigns and being the ambassadors for the country, but it's not about ruling the country and running the country.
I think you told me once they were fundraisers, or that was one of their primary functions, like charity, philanthropy.
They bring a lot of money to the charities that they support, and they bring a lot of money into the tourism, the economy via
Yes.
tourism.
Yeah. I mean, the weddings that
Yes.
we've had recently, and still having.
Are you going to watch Eugenie's on Friday?
Wait, who's
No.
Eugenie?
She's Andrew's daughter.
Who's Andrew? I feel like I'm way out of this.
Prince Andrew is Prince Charles's younger brother.
Oh, okay.
He was married to Fergie, who was
Yeah.
sort of a celebrity at the time that Diana was.
Sure.
They got divorced. They had 2 daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie's getting married tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So when are you taking the UK citizenship exam?
I know, right?
I know, right?
I totally could. I totally could.
You are definitely a royalist.
Well, and I was... Oh, go ahead.
When are you going over there?
Couple more years. In spring, I'm doing Ireland, and then I think after that I'll do the UK again.
You have to do the north of Scotland, the Isle of Skye.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
I've only ever done... oh my gosh, Jedburgh.
You were at Stonehenge.
and Edinburgh. Yeah, but that's south of England.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was. Yeah. Never mind.
No.
My geography of the US isn't that good either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just remember, Pacific on the west, Atlantic on the east, you'll be fine. New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey.
But yeah, Scotland is on my my bucket list for sure. Yeah, I did Edinburgh, but it was just not enough.
Well, if you go, let me know and we'll try and kind of come with you and show you around a bit.
That would be amazing. Usually when I do countries like that, I do a bus tour because driving is just too scary for me. So,
Hey, you got to drive on the opposite side of the road,
Yeah.
right?
and the opposite side of the car.
And usually,
Oh.
yes, and usually stick shift, what you call stick
Yes,
shift.
that's right.
So I get back to the UK when I go back.
Wait, what
and
do you
I
call it?
spend, Well, it's just a
Manual.
It's just a car.
Manual.
That's just what we call driving.
Most of our cars are manual, so you know. I haven't driven an automatic till I came here. So I sit in Heathrow Airport and I sit in my hire car and I think, right, a few more minutes, get myself acquainted, where is everything,
Right.
go through the gears, and then I watch and I drive out. Once I've hit the M25, I'm back into it again.
That's great.
It's one of the many reasons I can never own an Aston Martin, so.
Why are you planning on?
I know, are you
owning
trying to
an
be
Aston
James
Martin?
Bond?
Yeah, exactly.
If you get one, can I drive it?
Yeah, sure, you'd be the only one who knows how. It'd just be like taking up space in my driveway. I'd be like, I don't know how to get it beyond the driveway, but it looks nice.
I'll give you lessons.
All right, that sounds good.
How would you even get it home? You think they would deliver it?
Oh, for the amount of money you'd pay to buy an Aston Martin, they better ship it to me. They better drive it to my house with Daniel Craig in it, you know?
Oh my God! For that, I would buy one.
Yeah, exactly.
So my husband works for a shipping company. I'll see if he can do that.
That sounds great.
What a great idea. All right.
If you're getting Daniel Craig shipped to you, can I come to
Exactly.
Yes! Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you for indulging me with my little off-topic conversation.
So
there.
that's our show.
So that's our show, right? Exactly. Thank you to subscribers and listeners. We really appreciate the support. Thank you to New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group, the official sponsor of the show. They do home, auto, and workers' comp, so check them out. And thank you to Lynn Donaldson for joining us today.
You're welcome.
You've been a fabulous guest. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh,
Nice
yeah,
to
thank
meet
you. And happy Halloween. Stay safe and have fun.
Happy Halloween.